Hello! You know what that reminded me of? Have you ever seen Seinfeld? Hello! Okay.
Hello!
Young friend, there are unspoiled sides of country.
Hi again! Thanks for joining us for our second update. The most exciting thing that happened this week was we actually got to meet with the girls and introduce ourselves and meet them. They told us their name, where they're from, and their favorite color. There was a lot of pink mentioned. We had a great time. They were so excited to hear about the program. They were pumped that they were all going to be able to use cameras, and it was pretty exciting to see how excited they were.
We were able to buy 12 desktops and 4 laptops and 22 digital cameras for this program.
You may know that we had been planning to buy all laptops, but after meeting with the staff, we realized that there would be a much better long-term investment if we were to buy desktops instead. And so by buying 12 desktop computers, we completely updated the entire computer lab that all the girls will use now and the girls coming in the future. The clients, or the girls, at the home are split into 3 different tracks based on their educational and job skills training that they're pursuing currently. So after talking with the staff, we decided that it would be great to teach each of those groups separately. And so 3 different times a week, we're going to be able to teach each of those groups. And in addition, an unexpected bonus is that Hope for Justice has recently started an assessment center where every girl who's rescued would go into this short-term center for assessment to determine where the best place would be for her to move next in her transition time. And they've also asked us if we'd like to teach at that assessment center too. We're over the moon. So starting in January, we'll be teaching all 4 groups 3 different times a week. So we're just thrilled and can't wait to teach even more than we were initially expecting to.
So another exciting thing was that we were invited to their Christmas party. So it's their annual Christmas party where all the staff, house moms, and all the girls are invited to just have a big party. There was a lot of food, a lot of just loud music. These girls are just full of life. They were dancing. One of the highlights for me was just watching, they were doing this fashion show where they use recycled materials to kind of like make clothes, and they did a whole kind of like a Project Runway, right? Kind of like where we did the catwalk and everything, and they were just having so much fun, and they were doing like traditional dance. It was 2.5, maybe 3 hours, just full of just fun stuff, and we got to meet all the staff and the house moms, and we just had a wonderful time. Shay and I got to eat some Cambodian food. Yeah, we were just very honored and to be there with them and get to know them.
So we're really excited that you're going to be following our journey. But you might notice that you're going to be seeing a lot of our faces and not so much of the girls. And there's a really good reason for this. Over our years learning about social justice issues, we've been fortunate enough to learn from some really amazing organizations, really good practices when it comes to advocating for social justice issues, and especially this particular issue. So we just wanted to let you know a couple things that you could expect to see during these updates for your information, but also hopefully for those who also want to do something similar in using media to advocate for social justice issues. We're committed first and foremost to protecting the safety and privacy of the individuals that we're sharing about. The next thing is that we want to commit to avoid sensationalism. By telling the most tragic, dramatic situations, you might keep someone from identifying injustice situations or validating true trauma. Using someone's experiences to force an emotional reaction or guilt in the viewer is not the best way to inspire action. Framing experiences as events and not identities is something we're also committed to. Calling someone a victim of sex trafficking eliminates individualization and locks someone into an identity they'd rarely choose for themselves. Instead, describing them as an individual who escaped sex trafficking separates their identity from the event. Our hope is that we can do all this very successfully and still in an inspiring and hopeful way to encourage those who hope to tell stories just like we do.
Thanks again, guys, for watching our updates, and hopefully we will have another one next week. Next week's gonna be a very busy week because starting Tuesday we'll be teaching a lot. So until next week, have a great week, and we'll see you guys next week.